I do for now.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Triple P&J. Welcome back, Jalisa, to the show.
Hey, Jalisa.
We ain't seen you in so long.
It's been like 2 episodes.
My girl showed up for me, huh?
That's so long. What's been going on?
Work, sleep,
Oh,
life.
the same shit we be doing. Okay.
Life. We all lead different lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right. Well, guys, welcome back. Miss Alisha Redrum to the building. If y'all remember her, she was back. She was here like maybe 20-something episodes ago.
I was about to hit the room.
I was. It was accident.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Not today. But she was here like 20 episodes ago promoting her business with entertainment, the Entertainment Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
So she dropped a couple gems with that back then, but now we are moving on to something else. She is here to talk about standing on business.
Come on.
But before we get to that, make sure if y'all new to the channel, you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. It's somewhere up there to get the content when we post it. And on all the audio platforms, make sure you download and subscribe there. Leave us a rating, a comment, the whole 9 yards. Well, Miss Alisha.
All right, well, thank you guys for having me back on the show, first of all. And I just wanted to sit down and just drop a little bit of knowledge on experiences in the community and how we can rebuild the community by supporting different businesses. Same as you all are supporting me by allowing me to come on your podcast. I'm supporting you by coming, it's just and working hand in hand. Recently, I'm a part of an organization called the Jubilee Park Committee. And recently, we hosted our annual Juneteenth event. There was a very little participation. There were vendors out there. They, offered all kinds of things. There was a guy named Mr. Junior Lewis. I'm not sure if y'all know him. He gave away free bikes and things like that. It honestly wasn't even enough kids out there to receive all of the bikes. That's crazy. You have somebody that went into their pocket. He paid his vendor fee and everything. He actually paid so he could give away stuff. He gave away free food and everything like that. I mean, and it wasn't no BS. It was brisket, ribs, baked beans, potatoes, macaroni and cheese, everything, drinks.
That sounds good.
He really went hard for the community, and I felt bad because you had Mr. Eddie. He feeds like people on Wednesdays over like near the Martin Luther King area. He just sets up and feeds people for free. So you had all of those type of people there that I felt like this is our opportunity to support them because they give so much back to the community. Now, as far as myself, I definitely wanted to come on and talk about different issues that I'm having in the nighttime, the club scene, and people understanding that when you come to an event, you get dressed, you go get your makeup done, you go get your wig slayed, or you go get your fit, everything like that, and then you get to the door and you don't want to pay to get in. Now,
If the flyers say pay to get in,
why you think you getting in for free?
that's just some of the mindset. Shout out to the people that don't give me no problem. Shout out to them that come, and I'm talking, these people come to all of my events. They don't give me no fuss, no bark, no bite. They pay. You know what I'm saying? I respect them to the fullest. If you do not have the money, I would rather you stay home than get to the door and cause a scene.
just share the flyer,
Because
bro.
I have a million things going on when I'm in a nightclub because I'm really hands on. And as I said before when I came home, I love what I do, So I'm definitely moving and grooving all around. And I have people in place that sit at the door and help and assist and different things like that. And I hate that they experience that because I've been doing this a long time, so I can take that lick. But I don't like for my team to take any licks from me, And so basically a situation happened. I had an event a couple weeks ago, and it was me and 2 more people teamed up to do an event. And there's a young lady, she came in, she walked in and out 3 times. We kept telling her, hey, you gotta pay to get in. It was $10. All y'all know I come with a flyer, a bad flyer. You know what I'm saying? I have the price on the flyer. And she, for whatever reason, felt like she should just be able to come in, regardless. And my thing is that incident, so that triggered an incident with guys that were there who are standing right there when you come in the door, they're standing there playing shooting pool, and they see her and say, well, why she get in free? So then it's just, now you birthed a whole new conflict for me, who is just out here trying to have fun with my bros for their birthday, trying to provide some type of entertainment in the area, and now I got a headache, you know what I mean? Like, so it's just circumstances like that are really, really frustrating. I don't feel like, me personally, I don't feel like $10 is a lot of money. And if it's not at that time when I'm throwing an event, if you cannot afford it, I understand. Like, I get it. People go through things, inflation, whatever. Again, you can just share the flyer or whatever you want to, however you choose to do it.
Share the flyer and come to the next event.
Come to the next one.
That you can afford to attend.
Save the money.
Come to the next one. So it's just, when I want to just remind everybody that when we do an event, myself especially, anytime you see my name on there, it's square business. Meaning, I'm going to have one, maybe two DJs. I paid for the building. They didn't give it to me. You know what I mean? I put a lot of time. I paid for my flyer. I do all of that. I do the business by the book. So if I'm asking you for 10, I feel like to get into an event, I feel like it shouldn't be as much of the rah-rah as I receive in this area, because I go 45 minutes up the highway, 20, to a different town, and they paying 30 and they ain't tripping,
Price is firm.
And they like, I have in Zawali, when I'm up that way, man, people come in and they pay their money and they're just like, keep the change. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's they really, they just want to have fun.
They ready for it.
So that event, it happened here?
Yeah, it happened here in Leesville.
So,
okay, you Leesvillians out here.
A lot of...
Come on now.
I'm just going to be blunt about it. A lot of people here don't support people here.
Definitely.
That's the problem.
Yeah,
so,
they want support, but they don't want to give support.
Right. You want to... great. Share the flyer. Stay your ass at home if you broke, if you can't afford to get in.
And I'm cool with that.
But the thing is, why not support your community? And you guys complain about there ain't shit to do, that it's boring, there's nowhere to go. Now, if somebody's throwing an event that's actually going to be popping, why not pay the $10 to get in?
It's $10. I know y'all done spent that at McDonald's earlier that day anyway, so go ahead, come on, get your $10.
Right. Y'all buying all them Big Macs and nuggets you don't fucking need. Y'all could go and pay for the damn club and then get some alcohol in y'all system. It's just...
And have a good time.
It's just stupid. But the people around here, they pick and choose who they want to support.
Yeah.
And when it's convenient for them.
It's
so
like a crabs in a barrel type of situation.
Right.
And I won't get in the barrel.
Yeah.
Because, I don't rock like that. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, when you have shout out to the men. I'm going to say that. Shout out to the men in Leesville. Because the majority of them will come in, pay their money smooth. You understand? It be the women. Like, it literally, I don't know.
Not y'all making us look bad. I pay my money.
If
the flyer say 20, I'm paying 20.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if before I came here, which I've been here around for like 10 years doing events, I don't know if that was something that the ladies got in free. But if you come to my event, get ready to pay like our way. You understand?
Yeah,
because I ain't going for the jack. I don't know what it is. And then the thing that annoyed me the most about this particular event, the young lady who didn't want to pay and kept walking in and out or whatever, she told somebody, I had the money, I just didn't want to pay because I don't like Alisha. Well, hell, my name is Alisha Redrum. It's on the flyer.
Why come
So
to
why
the
did you
event?
come
like
to my
me?
event?
Why come? Like, what's, and I don't, I ain't gonna call no names because I don't want to give, I don't want to give her any energy as far as making her feel like she's special or something like that, because I really think she's slow for real. You know what I'm saying?
No,
but
for real.
She probably is.
But my thing is, like, you go everywhere else, man. Y'all come with y'all wigs, y'all come in y'all heels and everything else, and y'all want me to give you something for free. At the end of the day, ain't nobody gave me nothing. You understand? Ain't nobody ever walked up to me and said, Alisha, this is yours. Has anybody ever walked up to y'all and dropped 10, 20 bands and said, this for you?
No, never.
No.
I do what I do because I built that. You understand? This is my baby, and you're not going to play with mine. And if you see my name on the flyer and you say you don't like me, whatever the case may be, man, I'd just rather you stay at home
Don't bring
than
the
come
negative
with
energy.
that negative energy.
Yeah.
Because it's real bosses like myself out here that just want to have fun.
Let's go.
Make my money and
Let's
go
go.
home. You know what I'm saying?
Talk your talk.
Yeah,
Let's go.
I don't have no energy and I don't have no time for that. And I know y'all been around for a minute. My events are probably the cheapest in town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I saw the flyer.
Even if the building go up, I stay at 10. You understand? Even if the building go up on me, which that's not what happened this time, but I'm just saying, sometimes there have been times where I rented the building and the building, they said, oh, well, we got to charge you a little more because you're doing this type of event. And I pay it and I still charge you the 10.
Yeah.
You understand? And so I don't understand what the issue is. If it's that you don't want to pay me, well, name somebody else that's doing it better than me.
Great.
Because I've been around 10 years. You know what I'm saying? And,
Where y'all at?
you know, I've been
She coming with the energy. You was for real.
I've been
Come on now.
And it's not to knock nobody. But I've been around 10 years and I can open my eyes and go get it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people do this, but they don't understand the sacrifice that come with this.
You gotta bite the bullet to give people an experience, and people complaining about it. Like,
I take real losses out here. I have taken real losses trying to bring different things to this community. Now, I do a lot of givebacks, and the difference is the way I was raised, the way I came up is you don't always post it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like if somebody down on their luck and God has put me in a position where I can bless them, I just go do it. I don't want the camera time because that's my, testament of, hey, I've been there, or I've been through similar, or I have family members that have been through similar, and I just want to help you, and that's the way it goes. It's people that's never been to my events and things like that I just go behind the scenes and help. And I'm not asking for no pat on the back or anything like that, but name somebody else that do what I do in the community. Give me somebody that you can compare me to in the community. Yeah. So when you come into my event, I'll do an event, for example, I'll do an event in the club, and I'll also do an event in the community that's totally free. Now, if you don't get your butt up and bring your kids, that's on you, because I'm not the magic school bus. I'm not going to come around to make you. I'm going to put the information out there. I want you to show up. I want your kid to get what we giving, or anybody's giving. I want them to. But if you don't, that's on you. That's not on me.
PSA, Alisha is not spinning no blocks.
None.
Right. She is not Miss Frizzle.
The magic school bus.
She's not coming.
There's pastors in this community. They just recently did an event at the MLK. They had bounce house, free food, everything. The event was totally free. And this is what I want people to keep in mind when they say things like, oh, well, the city just want to shut us down. No, the city is not bringing anything to your area because they're seeing how you treat the people in your area that's giving back. So that is something to think about, because I go to the council meetings and I listen to them. And to be honest with you, in some cases, I have to side with them.
Yeah, it sounds like a victim mentality.
And I won't necessarily call it a victim mentality. I'll call it not knowing better. For a lot of people, because a lot of people don't even read the information you give them. You can host something, give a flyer. They haven't even read the flyer.
It's called ignorance. That's
Scrolling
what it's
past.
called. She trying to be nice to y'all, but I'm not. It's called ignorance.
It's a lot of them haven't even read the flyer, so they get somewhere and they don't even understand, or they're like, well, I ain't come because I didn't have the money. And we're like, well, we were giving that away. if you see me doing anything with the kids, as long as I've been here, it's always been free. And that's because, you know, a lot of people, they don't know this about me, but, you know, I was in foster care, you know, as a kid, and temporarily, and, you know, that taught me a lot. That molded me. You know, I would tell anybody I would go through that again any day, because that made me the woman that I am. You know what I mean? It taught me survival in the most brutal way. You know what I mean? So usually if you see me, matter of fact, anytime you see my name attached to anything related to kids, that is my time and to give back to the community. Now, again, if you don't get up and bring your kid, I can't do nothing about it. I'm not gonna come and comb your hair and walk you to the bus stop. Like, I'm not gonna do all that. You know what I mean?
Just stop by with your bonnet on, bring the baby, get some stuff, and go home.
Baby, get your stuff.
And go
you know
home.
what I mean?
You got a Bible bite. You got one right here.
They got people. They got real people in this community that do a lot of things, and they offer free services, and people just do not go and get it. And I'm not sure where the disconnect is, you know, but I would like to see that change. Yeah.
I feel like sometimes it's like a word of mouth thing.
Right.
So of course we all have social media.
Right.
Then they talking about they didn't have the money for it. You just flat out lying at this point. So
yeah.
It's a word of mouth thing, because if one person knows about it and they share it, then it gets out to other people. So that goes back to support.
Yeah.
That's more of a who all gonna be
Right.
there and who throwing it type of thing is what it is.
And my thing is, you know, I have not changed as far as who I am since I came here. The only thing that I can say that I do slightly different is I run by myself. You understand? I run by myself because you get to a point in your life where you realize that certain people are not going where you're going. Mm. And it doesn't mean that you're beefing with them. It doesn't mean that you think you're better than them. You just have to do what's best for you in that moment. And I think a lot of people don't understand that. Like,
yeah, and when you elevate and you're doing different things in life, everybody's not meant to come with you.
Everybody cannot come with you.
Right.
And I give the offer. You know what I'm saying? I'm the type of, if we run together, I want you to do this. I want you on your boss stuff like I'm on my boss stuff. Like any of my close friends will tell you, I love to hear them tell me something that they did that elevated them in any capacity, big or small. I want to hear it, you know, because I'm like, if my friend winning, I'm winning. You know what I mean? That's a team thing of support. That's a built-in support system. And I think a lot of people don't understand that sometimes you have to step back and be proud of your friend, or be proud that somebody from your community is doing something. You know what I mean? So it's a win for your community. It opens up doors. You know what I mean? So I always feel like, man, get out there and support them. You know, these people put a lot of time and money into their craft as well, and they just don't get the support they need in the area, unfortunately, and that's sad. That's really sad.
And surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals, like we were just saying, everybody can't go with you. Yeah. Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals will also help you get where you want to be, because you're not you because you hang out with bums. So your friends should be on the same mind or wavelength as you. Yeah. So y'all help build each other up pretty much.
Right.
I can honestly say all of my close friends, we're on the same level.
You're on the same level.
Right.
Right. I see so many things, you know, as a promoter. There are guys in the community that sometimes they come on, or females in the community, they hit me up on Messenger, and they'll say, hey, you know, can I perform at your event? And of course, I'm always willing to give them an opportunity, you know what I mean? Because it don't cost me nothing to help them, you know, or give them that opportunity. It cost me zero, because I was going to throw the event regardless if they want it or not, you know. And what is so disappointing is they'll ask me, I'll take the time to go put their picture on the flyer or put their name on the flyer or whatever, or promote them in any capacity. Then they don't show up.
Oh, I was waiting for that.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
That's kind of disrespectful.
Not I just put all this work in trying to prepare.
And they don't even have the courtesy to say, hey, this is what's going on. I'm sorry I can't make it. You know,
no kind of communication.
Yeah, and so then the next thing I know, they got an issue with me that I didn't even know about because I'm saying you wasted my time. See, I can get money any day. You can get money any day.
That's the victim mentality.
But my time, I'd rather be at home eating chicken nuggets with my son and playing Power Rangers or whatever it is he want to do than you play with my time.
Right, how the fuck you gonna be mad at me because you fucked up?
You mad at me because I'm upset with
so
you.
you mad at me because I'm holding you accountable and telling you about yourself.
Right.
That's the type of individuals you don't need to be around.
And I'm so cool about it. Like afterwards, I give them an opportunity to reach out to me. I don't say nothing. You know, I don't. If somebody walk up, I thought so and so was supposed to perform. I don't say nothing negative. You know, this was probably a couple of years ago. Me and these guys, we used to do events together. I had a lot of love for them and everything, and we were successful doing business together. And you know, for whatever reason, you know, people hate to see people come together, and so there's a lot of back and forth. There was a lot of back and forth, like, oh, Alisha hating, she don't want to see them win. And it was never that I was hating, because in the back of my mind, I was just like, yo, I want to see them win. I want to see him. I know, you know, who that is. I want to see him win because a win for them is a win for me. You know what I mean? But it was so many people that got in the middle of it that it just ended the friendship. You know what I mean? And that was somebody that I once looked at like, you know, family. Like I, you know, knew their mother and stuff like that. And I don't go meet everybody's mama.
So he let people get in his ear?
Well, we both did.
Okay.
I'll say that we both, I'll take responsibility. You know, we both kind of let people shift the narrative for us instead of being mature enough to sit down with each other and just have a one-on-one conversation. You know, we let people who used to work for me and now work for him, or, you know, used to work with him, now work for me, just get in the middle, you know?
That's how a lot of problems out here get started to begin with. They allow people to get in their ears and tell them negative things about certain people, and then all of a sudden they have a problem with that person. But
you don't even know
really a problem.
Right.
And it's like, you know, it got so nasty that, you know, I was sent the text messages, you know, with, you know, a little threatening text message or whatever, which I thought was funny. By the way, but I was sent a text message and it was just like, you know, talking about what they would do to me, right? And you know,
did you do it?
To me, you know, someone had it made me sad, to be real with you. It made me sad to read it because it was more like somebody has manipulated you so much that you think I, you know, hate you or whatever, and now you feel like you gotta send me threatening text messages. That was a real sad moment for me. It wasn't no, oh, I'm scared or nothing like that, because I'm gonna be where I be. But it was more like, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So it was more like, you know, when you reach a certain age, you realize like falling out with people is hard.
Cause ain't no coming back from that.
Like, you know what I mean? Falling out with people that you love, falling out with people that you care about, is hard. That's real hard for me to digest. You know what I mean? And it's just because I've lost, like, my mom and dad are both deceased, you know, and they've been gone for a while, and so I cherish relationships with you. Even if I only have a business relationship with you, I cherish it. Like Miss Jennifer at Print Plus. I don't have Miss Jennifer's personal phone number. Shout out to her if you get a chance to support her business. I don't have her number, but when I go in there, whenever I call her for something, as far as calling her business or email her something, she's on it, you know, and she takes care of me. And I think the world of her, and we have built a great relationship over the years. And same with you all, you know, one call, that's all with you, you know what I mean? You know, so it's like, it would make me real sad if we ever got to a position where we fell out. You know what I mean? Behind foolishness and it's stupid. Life is short.
So we all had a conversation about this one time not too long ago, but because I'm in the same predicament with you with the parent situation, so I cherish my circle.
Yeah.
So I'm not falling out with you, or I'm gonna do everything in my power to not fall out with you behind a situation. Now, when the disrespect starts, that's when, like, you're threatening text messages and shit. That's when, okay, I'm gonna say something back because I'm just not gonna ignore you. That's just not gonna work for me. So I'm probably threatening you back,
right?
And then we're gonna see where it goes from there. But yeah, it would hurt me to fall out with my close friends too. But I'll do everything to prevent it first.
I'll say this: if I ever do business with you, I respect you on a different level. You know what I mean? Because I can do this by myself in my sleep in my nightgown. You understand? So if I do business with you, I have a different level of respect. And again, I take accountability for my part. Because maybe if I would have spoke sooner to the person, you know, it wouldn't have got as nasty as it got. You know what I mean? Because I'm stubborn in a lot of cases. Like, I'll feel like, and they can come to me. You know what I mean? Because sometimes when you fold soon, like, people feel like that's a weakness. You understand? Right. So sometimes I'll say, well, if they rock with me like they said they rock with me, they're gonna come back, and opportunity is gonna present itself, and we're gonna, you know, chop it up, and we're gonna be good. Now, I have a friend, you know, something happened between us, and, you know, it ain't made it nowhere. You know what I mean? And that let me know that that's, you know, my real friend. You know what I mean? Because it was no, oh, I hate Alisha, or, oh, you know, that person hate me. It was none of that. You know, it never made it to Facebook. Because a lot of people take it to Facebook when they feel some type of way. And it's just more like, and that's the bad thing. It's like they have all of these platforms to just
air you out
on foot. Like, people will send me something, and I'll be like, I'm not even friends with them on Facebook. I don't, you know what I'm saying?
You got my number.
The moment I read something and I feel like, oh, they shooting a shot, I'll delete them from my Facebook page, because I don't come with that energy. You know what I mean? I come with peace, you know, and I got that peace if it come to that. But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I caught that.
Yeah. But, you know,
playing with one.
I'm not interested at my age and at this stage. I'm not interested in, you know, neighborhood gossip. You know what I'm saying? I'm not interested in who don't like me, who want to fight me. Child, I done been there, done that, and I have elevated on a whole nother level, you know, and I pray to God you get the opportunity to do the same, you know. But just, you know, I just wanted to remind everybody, like, you know, when it comes down to my business, I'm standing on business. I'd rather have an empty event and pay all my people than to let people in free. And I know they got it. They just, you know, want to manipulate the bag. And I can't let you do that, you know.
And speaking on business and free shit,
okay,
when you have a friend that is starting a business, something that they come out of their pocket for,
pay that friend.
Pay them. Stop looking for fucking discounts. If you know your friend sells cologne and it smells really good and you don't break out behind it, pay them. No, you are not getting a friend discount. I mean, if they offer you a friend discount, that's fine, but you should not come up to someone expecting to get a discount. What did you do to help build this brand?
Especially why do you business was there before you.
Right. Why do you feel entitled enough to ask for a discount?
I mean,
it just don't work like that.
And what it does, it really just, in the Leesville area, it hurts the community. Because if I don't pay you, I ain't going to pay you. You know, I ain't going to pay him. Yeah. That's just the way it go. You know, because when I sit down and I talk to other promoters in this area, they'll tell me they have issues with the same group of people. Like, these people feel like they are owed something. Or they'll come in, sometimes I'll have a party and they'll be like, you know who I am? My mama used to run this place. Okay, my mama used to run the crossing. Mama, you know where you at? Yeah, I'm in Leesville. What's up? It's on the flyer. I know the address.
Right, so
you know what I'm saying?
Address at the bottom of the flyer.
if my mama.
That's a sense of entitlement?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
This is the way I've always operated.
That sound like Leesville.
If my mother and father came to one of my events, which they would not, because they just didn't do that. But if they were to come to my event, I can tell you right now, both of them would have opened up their wallet because they just wanted to see me win.
And paid the full price.
Right.
And tip. You know what I'm saying? They just want. I had an event. This was years ago. I linked up with a promoter out of Mississippi. I really didn't know him. He was a friend of a friend. And we did an event together. And I lost a lot of money on that event because I, trusted that he knew what he told me. I trusted his word on things. And so I'm on my way home, from Mississippi, and I'm talking on the phone with my father, and I'm telling him, like, yeah, it was bad. It was real bad. Like, I'm going to have to eat at your house for a couple weeks. It was bad. Because he always would ask me, like, he would call me after the club to see how it went and everything like that. And so probably like 3 days later, I went to, visit him like I always do. And he said, come here. He said, I want to show you something. So, I entertained or whatever. And he gave me every dime I had lost back. And he was like, don't give up on yourself and never give up on your dream. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you made that mistake. That money already gone. Take this and do what you do best. And that was like, man, like, if my daddy believed in me like this, that he's willing to give me probably everything he's ever saved up, his life savings, you know what I mean?
That's some real level support right there.
That was like, I can't lose this.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I can't lose it. So I'm coming. I'm on every show. You know what I mean? I'm outside. You know what I'm saying?
You better double it.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I was able, within like a couple months, I was able to give my dad double what he gave me.
Yeah.
But all I needed was that push, you know what I'm saying? And I tell that story to say, for people to understand, like, sometimes all people need is a little push, I ain't saying you gotta give them 20 racks. Yeah,
right.
50 racks. I ain't saying you gotta do that, but
pat on the back of the support speech, we good.
It comes in different forms. I think, everybody.
Sometimes all you need.
Yeah, it's not always money.
Just motivation.
Yeah, like you just talking to people. Sometimes just listening to them vent about their, issues in the business can help them because you're outside the box listening and thinking, and you can offer like real life solution. Don't come tell me nothing stupid. I don't have time for that. Like, but you can offer support just by letting them vent. And a lot of people think, support means I gotta pay. No, you can offer me support by saying, hey, back in the day we used to do this. Maybe you could incorporate that in your event. You know what I'm saying? And I would be open to it.
Just show up, like.
Yeah, support like we all just said, support come in different forms. And to touch on you with support, so not to go into too much detail about it, but I was getting into a heated altercation in her neighborhood a few months ago. And it got elevated quick, and I didn't realize how elevated it was getting. And it was elevated to where people was coming outside, and she was one of the people that came outside. And she was showing me so much support because y'all know how it is to get me from up here back down to real life. So she was just like, look, you need to get in your car and go. And I think I was coming to meet you at Chili's. And I stopped there for like 20 minutes, and them 20 minutes went up. Yeah. But she was just like, look, this is not you. I mean, it might be you, but this is not really you right now. And you should get in your car and go. The police are going to come. And I think you were just telling me you have too much to lose and stuff like that. And it helped. I got in my little car and drove off. I came back to real life.
But let me say this. I don't know nothing about the incident for court purposes. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about what he's talking about. But hypothetically speaking, you know what I mean? I'm still from the hood. Hypothetically speaking, if that happened, if I happen to drop those gems on you, that's because I think you're a boss.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see none of my boss friends lose, anything behind something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because a situation can start out small and escalate, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it take real people around you to tell you, hey man, you're a boss. You know how many times Smoke and Lante then had to you a boss, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you got too much money to make for you to be out here doing this.
My homeboy K9, like all of them, they will literally, like I can call my homegirl Christina, and you know she's nowhere near my events, but I can call her and she's gonna gather me. She's gonna remind me like, nah, this who you are. You know what I'm saying? You keep doing your thing. You keep stepping on their necks. You know what I mean? And that's unconditional love. You know what I mean? Right. And you know, same thing. You know, my homeboy back home, Khalil. Like, you know, it's love. It's like my people, they riding for me, and they riding for me not like, oh, we in the car with the gap. They riding for me like, you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? If I see either of you, you know what I mean? Hypothetically speaking, once again, if I see y'all into an altercation and I can assist and snap you out of it, I'ma do that. Because that's what real people do. Respect. The people that come around you and want to amplify it, them not your people. Yeah. Those are the people that are gonna get on the phone and call the next person and talk about you real bad, and you know, Curtis was out of pocket. He did this, he did that.
Right, no. Curtis showing together.
You know what I'm saying? Curtis acting like this.
We in the back. Curtis, get your ass in the car. Curtis, get in the car.
You know, I am not getting in the car.
Get in the car.
And one thing about it, people forget that you human. Yeah. You know, you're human. Something from this morning could have happened, and then you get around somebody and they trigger that whatever and have you thinking back to this morning and you just snap. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, like, you know, hypothetically speaking, if that was me and if that was you and it happened in that neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? You know,
the hypothetical neighborhood.
That's
right.
That's
just where it is.
That's just what, you know, that's what bosses do for other bosses. That's no
hypothetically, I appreciate that.
Hypothetically, yeah. My boy Street right there. I threw it, he caught it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love this podcast. But it just go like that, you know, because I've been in situations where I almost did things that could have really damaged my ability to be able to be in different rooms. You know what I mean? Because you can be educated, you know, and be a damn fool. Let me tell you that there are a lot of educated damn fools out there. Don't let them fool you. You might meet the CEO of a company and then be like, you know, how are you the CEO? You know nothing about this company. Yeah, but you know like you meet them every day. So
I one in particular.
Yeah, so you meet them, and so I draw from them because I'm like, you know, I never want to be like that.
Right.
I want to know every ounce of my business. I want to be able to answer the question. I don't want to BS you when I give you an answer. If I don't know the answer, I may say, well, let me get back with you. And I'm going to find the answer because this is, whatever I tell you is a representation of my business. You understand? Right. And that's how much pride I take in it. And like I said, in this area, if people don't learn to stand on business, you know what I mean, all the way around, if they don't learn to stand on business, they won't have a business.
Right. And that's where your name and your word means a lot.
Yeah, you gotta stand on business. Like, I mean, a lot of people do a lot of good things in this community that people don't even know about. Mm-hmm. You know, I just seen shout out to Honey. I just seen her. Somebody made a post about doing something. She was like, I'll do hair for free. You know what I'm saying? And she's extremely talented, you know, but she's willing, you know, she saw the post, she owned it, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. It's a lot of people like that in the community that, you know, get overlooked, you know, and so when I come and I get on a platform like this, I like to shout those people out because those are the people that, you know, do things behind the scene that you don't know about and never get any credit for it, you know what I mean? So, again, my whole objective is stand on business. Like, if you come to my event, thank you. I appreciate you. Anybody that spent $1, anybody's ever shared a flyer, I appreciate you from the very bottom of my heart. But understand, when you see me and you see my name on something, I gotta stand on business. I can't be no other way.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. So before we wrap up,
that was so powerful. I like that.
That was motivational.
Yeah.
So before we wrap up, I do want to ask you a question pertaining to business still.
Okay.
Regarding the situation with your ex-friend that you were in business with, with threatening text and all of that. So would that discourage you from doing business with a friend again? Or how do you feel about doing business with friends?
I still think he's a friend. We just in time out with each other.
Okay.
I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm never going to look at him or them as not being a friend. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like you look stupid when you be like, oh, I hate this person, and you've been ran with them 5-10 years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm never going to not be that person's friend. You know, if opportunity came for us to sit down and talk like grown-ups, and there were real grown people in the mix, you know what I mean, that wanted to see a positive outcome, obviously at this point, because I've grown since the situation, I'd be willing to talk, but I've never stopped being that person's friend. Hell, I can show you on text messages where I tried to, send them licks, you know what I mean, that they don't even know about. And when I say licks, I mean business deals, nothing else. I don't know nothing about nothing, okay? But, to clarify, people
hypothetically.
Y'all ain't gonna give me, y'all ain't gonna come running me like y'all doing Boosie, you know what I'm saying? Like, Let's clarify all of that. But, like I said, it just has to be the right time, the right people that's, wanting to see people mend it. You know what I mean? And, like I say, you just take accountability and move on. It's nothing.
Yeah, that does tie back into our conversation last week when we were asking if you would be willing at this age to have a sit-down conversation with a friend that you fell out with. Right. And it all depends on the situation, how long y'all were friends, how bad the disrespect got. And sometimes you do need a mediator, but that person has to want a positive outcome as well.
Yeah. Because
you don't need a third person just in the mix, hyping y'all up to be stupid.
That's definitely the wrong person you don't need around.
Right. I always tell people I don't fear nobody but God. You know what I mean? So when I received the message, I thought it was funny, to be real with you. I was like, woo, I got it. Nah, you know what I'm saying?
That would have been my response.
I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, I probably would have responded with, dang, not you mad.
You know what I'm saying? Hello. But, to me, the threat was like brotherly. You know, you ever get into it with your siblings and you they say something crazy and you say something crazy, y'all threatening each other or talking crazy to each other. Mm-hmm. It was like more like that to me.
Like, hey,
that's the way that's the way I perceived it. I was like, man, he mad. And you know what I mean?
I'll give you some time to
sit down.
Right. You talking crazy. You don't mean that.
Right.
Go take it
Brother, blood pressure up. You know what I'm saying? But
go to sleep.
Yeah,
you're probably hungry.
That's okay.
Get some water.
But it was a sad day for me. Like, and I tell people that, like, I still got the message in my phone or whatever, and I don't send it around or do none of that. I spoke to the people I spoke to about it, and I thought, okay, it is what it is. This will come with the game. This will come with being a boss. You fall out with people. You have, unnecessary misunderstandings. And, sometimes you guys are just not in the space to come back together. It's just like that. But it ain't for me on my end, because I can't speak for nobody else. But for me on my end with anybody, it ain't never no, you know what I mean, feeling of, I hate you. It's like, God bless you. You know what I'm saying?
Especially not if y'all made money together. Never no hate.
Yeah, it's real. Like I said, once again, if I ever do an event with you, I respect you to a deeper capacity, because I can do my own event.
Right. That's a level of maturity right there. I mean, you don't have to, if you fall off with people, you don't have to just be spiteful and hateful and disliking,
This is what it is.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It is what it is.
But it come with growth. It come with, like you said from the beginning, having the right type of people around you, the right circle. You know what I'm saying? Because the right circle can change the outcome of any situation. I got people right now that I'm like cool with, and I'm like, man, I ain't never think I was gonna talk to them again. But you know, I kept it respectful. They kept it respectful during, you know, our disagreement, and we kept it moving. You know, I don't do the internet thing. You know, I don't come from that era. You know, so you know, if you got beef, see me when you see me.
If you can address it on social media, you can send a text message. You can make a phone call.
You can FaceTime me.
It's anything.
You can pull up.
Don't pull up in my house. Hypothetically speaking, I ain't with all that. I ain't with all that. I'm gonna have to respond. Now all that positive talk is out the window. Don't pull up in my house.
Interrupting my piece.
Yeah, don't pull up when my child lay his head, because it gotta go a different way. Now, you know, that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb, as these kids say sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it ain't
Mary and them.
Yeah, it ain't. You can't pull up in my house. Talk to me at Chili's, McDonald's, Sonic, Burger King, you know, any of those. But don't pull up in my house. And don't talk to me when my kid is with me. That is a no-go for me. I don't care what the situation is. If it's rah-rah or anything like that, do not come around me with... Thankfully, nobody has ever done nothing like that, but I just want to clarify that since I have this time. Do not come up to me with no rah-rah with my kid around. I don't play that. I ain't going to come to you with your kid around. I'm old school. You're going to have to come back and get under the old law, or, you know, you're going to have to see about it.
And with that being said, let the fans and viewers know where they can reach you at on social media and everything to book you.
Okay, well, you can reach me by calling Curtis. Because he going to make sure your bag is good before you call him.
Right.
Bag must be right.
Yeah, bag got to be right.
I'm the agent.
Yeah.
So you ain't got paid yet? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Click the booking site, please.
Yeah.
Click the link.
Yeah, I ain't going for it. I'm still old school. Alisha Redrum Entertainment on Facebook. Alisha Redrum _ on Instagram, Snapchat, Alisha After Dark, you know. Hit me up, but only if you got that bag. Because I don't want to play talk. I ain't never.
And y'all should remember that from last time.
I don't want to do that.
If you don't got the bag, she don't want to talk. So come back in 2 weeks when you get paid again.
3. Just go third week. You know,
Double it.
think about it. Yeah, like double up. But you know, that's pretty much. I'm still the same girl, still the same game. But again, just want everybody to understand the importance of standing on business. So shout out to y'all for letting me come out here and do what I do, you know.
Absolutely.
Have a little fun.
Absolutely.
You know.
Thank you so much.
Already.
You did a good job.
She always bring that positive
You
energy.
always dropping little gems that we need to hear.
I love it. But I love being around y'all. That's the energy. You know, you like you said, it's a reflection. You know, it's truly a reflection to be in around a group of people who understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because understanding is the beginning of anything.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have understanding is dead. So it's truly an honor to be able to come around 3 people that's on the same page, you know, that understand, okay, yeah, this needs to happen in order to get to the next level. So let's see if we can advance the city together.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And with that being said,
That wraps up another episode of Triple P&J, y'all.
make sure you like, comment, subscribe.
Comment.
And download the audio episodes on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all them other ones that you can listen to podcasts on.
Yeah.
And we will see y'all next week. And Alisha, you are more than welcome to come back anytime you would
Whenever
like.
you want.
Appreciate it. This is my second home.
All right, peace out, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.